Well, welcome. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, and we are continuing our food cart series in Eugene. And today we're at the Dumpling Group, which is in downtown Eugene, right at the park blocks, where the fountain is. And we are going to introduce you to this man.
Hey there.
That's Lannon. And Jed, where are you there?
John.
There?
Hey there.
And these guys are the Dumpling Dudes. That's who they are. So tell us how you got started with dumplings.
Well, I went to travel to China with a handful of other culinary students when I was in school, and that's where I learned the dumpling at the Sichuan Higher Institute of Cuisine, and I've been addicted to it ever since. I'm super interested in dumplings. I love them, and so I decided to make a truck. Decided to build my own dumpling empire.
So, so you are Mr. Dumpling.
Yep, I am.
So show us how you do this stuff.
All right.
Okay.
So start out. I take the meat. I fold it into these. These are pot stickers right here. This is the Japanese gyoza. I fold them, I steam them off in here, hold them in this warmer, and then when they're ordered, I throw them on the griddle. Right here, they sizzle. Right there. Do 6 to an order. We've got this is our spicy peanut dipping sauce that I make every day.
So what, do people mistake a dumpling for a chicken and dumpling?
They do often. That's the biggest mistake. But people ask, what is a dumpling? And I get to answer, a dumpling is, it's every culture has a dumpling. It's meat wrapped in some kind of dough. And so it's whatever you want it to be, really. But what I do is the Japanese gyoza style.
Now the sauce this is what people come here for.
Yep,
they die for, right?
Yep. This is our spicy peanut sauce that we pair with our chicken curry dumpling. This is what people love. This is what you come to the Dumpling Group for.
You also make a little sandwich with your own bun.
Yep. I can walk you through that too. So this is what our sample looks like. When we present a sample to someone, it's just like this. And here you go. These are for you guys.
Oh man. So we're gonna taste these things. Oh. Look who's here. KayDee Hallert.
Hi, everyone.
KayDee Hallert with Equinox Real Estate. You talk.
Yeah, because you have your mouth full.
I have my mouth full, so you talk.
I'm with Equinox Real Estate, the Hallert Real Estate Group. I've been in Eugene, doing real estate now, coming up on 12 years, and I love it. It's great.
And KayDee, what KayDee does is she really takes care of people. When you get a customer, you're full service. You know people in the insurance industry, you know people in funding. You get them through the process, because right now that can really hang people up.
Oh, for lending for sure, yeah. And insurance too, especially when you're dealing with complicated property. But lending for sure, knowing who are the good lenders to use, who to avoid, that sort of thing. And what their needs are, because everybody's needs are different, and what they qualify for, and credit, and all that. So
what else do you, tell me your bun guy here.
Okay, so
have you seen it? Don't you love this food?
Oh yeah, it's delicious. I was outside.
You guys, we've been eating already, so we
Stuffing
kind of started
myself.
eating it a little bit early, and we're doing this. So show us what you got here.
Well, we do a baby back rib steamed bun. Starts with a little rice bun like this. What you do is you slide in. I made these pickled cucumbers. These are just quick pickled. I did these last night. They're still very fresh, thick, so you can actually taste the cucumber, not just the vinegar. And then you take a little bit of the rib meat that I've grilled off here, charcoal grilled. You throw it right in there. It's super simple. Throw it right in here. Johnny, do you have the barbecue sauce?
Oh yeah. I do not.
You do not. Okay.
Believe it's in the fridge.
Yep, it's in the fridge. Let me just grab this out real quick. And then right here, finish it with the sauce, just like that.
Man.
All right. Well, you want to do the honors, Rick, or would you like this one, KayDee?
I'm so full. And I got one of these.
Well, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to just for the
make
camera.
Me eat
Yeah.
it? No, my stomach will
Just one
explode.
bite, and then you can throw it away.
No, I wouldn't throw this away.
You would never throw that away.
No.
See? That's it.
Very good.
So, food in Eugene and food carts. This is becoming really popular.
It is.
Today.
It is. There's a lot of wineries and breweries that need food carts, need mobile food businesses, and that's where we come in. Our ability to move around Eugene is not only very lucrative for us, but it allows us to meet many different people, which is one of the best part of the job. Is I get to meet all kinds of new awesome people all the time.
And you and your husband, your husband's like crazy about food.
He's got the foodie app in town, so he knows where. Are you on the foodie app?
I am.
Okay, good.
You can find us on there.
Yeah, so you can look at all the different places, and you're the only one here where we're at, which is really great. So if you guys are on 8th and Oak or downtown, 8th and Oak, sorry,
Yep.
Come see them. This is delicious.
Come
It's
see
great.
us.
Right by the
Yeah.
food, right by the fountain
Right by
out
the
here.
fountain.
And some days there's other people out here, but you're out here
Yep.
consistently
Yep.
every single day, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, we're going to run out and talk to somebody
Awesome.
else here. If our signal, KayDee, stay
Awesome.
with me.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you, Lannon. All right, here we go. We're going to try this. Guys, we've had a couple of little hiccups in terms of internet connection, but we have this wonderful woman here, and introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, I'm Natalie O'Neill. I'm a volunteer with Greenhill Humane Society.
So she's here to tell us about a kind of a new thing going on at Greenhill Humane Society, and I've done this 100 times, so I'm getting kind of, it's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah,
Cat yoga. No, I'm not kidding you. Cat yoga.
Yes, so you talk about goat yoga and other places. We've got cats, we got lots of them, so we like to clean out all of the furniture in the main cattery on the Greenhill, at the Greenhill Road location. And then you've got a full hour of Eugene yoga hosting a really relaxing flow while you've got adoptable kitties roaming in and out of you and loving on you. So it should be a good time.
So it's a fundraiser for Greenhill.
Yes, yeah, most of our events are. This will be our second one. The first one, I believe, was sold out. You do need to RSVP, so you'll want to do that sooner than later since it is on Sunday.
And how do people get a hold of Greenhill?
Green-hill.org or the Facebook page. They've also got an event there with the URL for the RSVP. Tickets are $20.
Okay, so that's this coming Sunday.
This Sunday. Yep.
Okay, so it's cat yoga this Sunday. You got to get your information in there to get it done, or it's not going to happen.
We
for
need you.
Yeah,
Kitties need you.
Greenhill always needs your help, and they can also, can they adopt cats while they're out there?
Oh yes, we would love to do that for you. We've got lots of kitties to adopt. We've also got dogs, some small animals, chinchillas, rabbits, you know, all sorts of things.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yes, thanks
all right,
for coming.
KayDee, we're going to try this again.
I get to eat more now, right?
Yeah, and we'll
Okay.
just show you eating. So, you guys, we've been sitting out here in the front, just eating and scarfing down food, and having fun with it. So if somebody's out there in the business and they're looking to sell a house right now, this is the time to do it, right?
Yeah, this is the perfect time to do it. Right now our market is hot. It's still hot. We have 2 months worth of inventory. So that means if no new homes come on the market, we'd be out of homes in 2 months. It's still a great time to buy as well, just because rates are still really low. So it's kind of like the sweet sort of combination of our real estate market. I'm always looking for people who want to either buy or sell. One of the things I do different than most agents in town is I offer a free home warranty when they list their home with me, and that's during the listing period. So if something were to come up, something that would be covered by the home warranty, then it gets covered, which is really great. It takes a lot of peace of mind and stress off of the seller, because man, there's a lot to sell on a property. You got to get it ready. You got to keep it clean for showings, and then the whole, once you get under contract, you have negotiations and inspections and buyer due diligence and stuff. So I mean, there's a lot to it. So being able to have just that tiny peace of mind is very helpful.
And you've been doing, how long have you been a realtor?
This is my 12th year doing real estate.
And she's only 29.
That's very nice. Thank you.
So I have to tell you, so this is off the topic of that. So you guys, we are outside the Dumpling Group food truck, and we are eating, I mean, there is so much great food. And look at, what was this called again?
Katsu.
Katsu?
Chicken katsu, yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal.
And there's the orange sauce, and they've got some peanut sauce. Their peanut sauce is really fantastic.
That's what they're famous for?
Yeah, it's not super spicy, but it still has a little bit of a kick to it, which is really great. And then their orange sauce is also kind of in that. It's sweet, but spicy too.
So they're located right down on the fountain, on the park blocks by the fountain. I know I'm eating with my mouth.
8th and Oak.
So,
You can get katsu before
Right.
you go do cat yoga.
There you go.
katsu
Very nice.
before cat yoga.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got to tell you a story. So next week, one of our shows that we're going to do is at Lane School. I'd never heard of them, yeah, ever. Knew nothing about Lane School, and what Lane School is a place where kids go who are having difficulty in school. So any school in the Lane County is has a child that just can't. It may be behavior problems, it could be just learning problems, it could be anything. They go out to this school and they get them kind of back into the place where they can hopefully re-enter a regular classroom. But before we go out and do this story, she said, why don't you come out here and visit and stuff? And so I said, okay, and I don't normally do that, but I thought I'd go do it. Oh my God. I'll tell you. I went into these classrooms, and here's these kids that, quite honestly, the world would throw away and would look at like they have nothing to offer. And they were so amazing. I mean, so amazing and wonderful, and the teachers are so patient and tolerant with them and stuff. And it was like, I tell you, it was an hour of my day And I got out, I was telling KayDee earlier, I got out of there, I walked, I sat in my car, and I just cried. Not feeling sorry for him, but feeling sorry for us, kind of, that we don't look at people with more value than that. That we don't look at people that we would easily throw away that don't quite fit in. And I got to talk to the kids and stuff, and I said, you know, when I come back, who wants to be on camera? And they, you know, the kids, some of them raised their little hands and stuff like that. And then one kid was, you know, trying to kiss my butt, I think, you know. And he goes, Mr. Dancer, and I go, what? He goes, you have really cool hair. And I went, I like you, kid. And he goes, I like the color. And I said, well, it's pretty natural, you know. But he was really a sweet kid. And he said, can I be on next week? And I said, yeah, we'll get permission from your parents and stuff, and we'll get you guys on there. But it was just such a great experience, and to know that there's teachers like that with the kind of patience that they have to really get those kids. And we're going to have some stories on there too about kids that have turned their lives around and got, you know, that's the goal, is to get them back into school. We're going to talk to a young man who's done that. And it was just really fun. And I knew, and you got a big heart, and I think most of you guys out there really do love that kind of stuff. And I love sharing that kind of stuff, because sometimes if you go out and find something that's a little out of your norm, you can kind of see some pretty cool things in people. And so I'm really excited to do that. That's going to be a fun.
Sounds like a good show.
It's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
It'll be really fun. So thank you for sponsoring this.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you are looking for a realtor, you know, part of how this works is KayDee is a sponsor, so that means we can do this. So if you like this and you're looking, you know, somebody looking for somebody that wants to sell a house, then we got to help each other out. That's kind of what this is all about. So one thing you can do is, if you know someone who's looking for a house, you can get a hold of KayDee. Another thing you can do is post this to your page and share it. Help Greenhill. Tonight we're going to be live at the Pearl Day, or not the Pearl Day Spa, but the Pearl Day Spa sponsoring. We're going to the Pearl District's block party. I've been calling it Pearl Jam. We're going to Pearl Jam.
Oh, nice.
Sean looked at me the other day, he goes, you know, that's pretty good,
Yeah,
actually.
it
And I
is
went, yeah, I kind of think so. So
Yeah.
we're going to go to Pearl Jam over in the Pearl District in Eugene. And you guys, we're going to be giving away stuff. So La Pizza.
Okay, I'm there.
Yeah,
No
we're going to be giving away some pizzas, coupons. We're going to be giving, Bill and Tim's is going to be giving away some meals. Sean's doing massages, stuff like that. There's beer, there's wine, there's snacks, so you can try the different products of the different businesses around the neighborhood. So it's going to be really, really fun. It should be good. And then tomorrow, our show is at their BMX is having a big meet here. Don't laugh. Don't
I wanna
laugh.
watch the show.
I know. They're having a big match here, like I don't know what you call a BMX. I'll find out tomorrow. I'm not always that educated about this stuff till we do the show. But they're doing some kind of a tournament thing. And so I have two clients that are going, Andy Vibora and Joey from Travel Lane County, and then Ron Sturry, a friend of ours who's with Kiefer
That's what I
Mazda.
wanna see.
So I kind of tricked them. I said, you guys want to sponsor this show? And they said, yeah.
Of course.
I said, okay, I would never do this to you, just so you
Okay,
know. I
thank
would
you.
never do this to you. Well, maybe in a different way. So then I asked, so I asked the people sponsoring, I said, can you get me 3 bikes? Because I want these guys to race. so we're gonna have old dudes on BMX bikes racing around the track like a bunch of kids that look like idiots. But we're gonna be supportive.
I'm sure they're going to do really good.
Yeah, really, they'll do really good. Oh, you're as bad as me. So, you guys. So anyway, that's our show. Thanks for being patient. Sorry about the little interactions, but you guys put this one on your page because we got a little bit of everything in there. Don't forget kitty yoga. Because you guys, if you're not having fun, what the hell are we doing here? I mean, come on. You can laugh a little. I'll give you one more funny story. My wife's really quiet. She's very nice and she's super smart and she puts up with me. So the other day, wait, you're not supposed to agree with that. So I walked into her spin class the other day and there was full, and the teacher goes, and I had to ask her an important question, and the teacher goes, Rick, what are you doing in here? And she knows me, so she's being a smart aleck. And I go, what? She goes, you're not supposed to be in here. So I put my bag down and I went up and I start dancing around the entire room while the class is doing their thing. And they're all in hysterics, and she turns bright red, my wife turns bright red, and Tara goes, I am so sorry I said anything. I said, and that's why I do that. So don't try to embarrass me or I will get you. So you guys, thank you, KayDee. Thanks,
Thank you,
Ben. Thank you for coming. And Greenhill, don't forget the Greenhill event. Kathy's the best, the sweetest person. I know Londa. I married her. Now, don't. But what is that? What are you saying about me? She's patient and kind and all those great things. so please post this to your page, and we will see you tomorrow. You should just come over and laugh with me at BMX bike show, and then tonight at the Pearl Day, the Pearl Jam over in the Pearl. They're gonna have to rename it by the time we're done here. All right, you guys. I will talk to you later. We'll see you later. Thank you, KayDee.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.